What it do, YouTube? It's your boy KTV. Today I ran across this video that I think is pretty interesting because it says the truth about our online character. And if you don't know what it's talking about your online character in Grand Theft Auto 5, by the way. But anyway, let's hop straight into this video because I want to know what bro talking about for real.
This is our online character. Although yours might look a bit different, then the reality is that all of them have lived through the same GTA lore. He's literally the most badass character of all time, from dealing with gang life and running his own businesses to literally saving the planet. But yet most GTA players don't know much else about their characters. Where did our online character actually come from, and how has he or she managed to become the most respected criminal in the world? Well, for all of these questions and many more.
Oh, also, this is the day before. I'm recording this the day before that new DLC with Michael come out.
We finally have the answers in this documentary, and like always, to get a better understanding of who our online character is, let's go back to the very beginning. Our online character was born somewhere in the 1980s, judging by their appearance and the fact that they have already been active in the criminal scene of the US for decades. We don't know much about our online character's childhood, but there is a good chance that something traumatic happened during that time, hence why we became mute, and secondly, so psychopathic. And also, there is a good chance that two of these people are your online character's parents. By the time that the year 2008 rolled around, our online character heard about the criminal opportunities happening in Liberty City. And largely in Niko Bellic's footsteps, our online character also decided to move to Liberty City. Although he took part in many different death matches and roamed around the streets of the biggest city in the United States, then his real criminal career never really took off in that city. Being kind of disappointed by the results of him moving to Liberty City, he started surfing on the 10 new and cool social media pages on the internet, which also included the Life Invader page. And by a total coincidence, our online character met Franklin's best buddy Lamar Davis living in Los Santos. By befriending each other on the social media site, they started interacting with each other more and more, which eventually led to Lamar telling our online character how great the city of Los Santos is and why we should move there. And because of Lamar's probably even delusional description of the Los Santos street life, we decided to relocate to the western coast, since Liberty City had nothing to offer to us anyway. In the LSIA, we were greeted by Lamar himself and got gifted a pistol, but more importantly, we got the contacts through which we could start working on our criminal career in the 10 completely new and strange city. All of this happened between 2009 and 2013, and although many GTA players believe the whole GTA Online to have taken place a few months before the GTA 5 storyline action, then it is just impossible due to the amount of stuff we completed during that time. For some context, GTA Online's actions released between 2013 and 2017 actually took place before 2013 in the GTA universe's own timeline, but exactly how much before we are not 100% sure. But given the amount of work we completed during that time, I would say that our relocation happened sometime around 2010 or 2011. Through Lamar, we got the
One thing I never understood about him, Cam, what's his name? Is it LJ? Is that if he's a Lost MC member, why is he helping us start our own MC? Because that's basically like us just stepping on his territory, since he's part of the Lost.
Location happened sometime around 2010 or 2011. Through Lamar, we got the first jobs in town, firstly completing regular contact jobs for Gerald, a friend of Lamar, who was also in the family's gang, like Lamar and Franklin. Step by step, we worked on our reputation, and by successfully completing more and more contact jobs for Gerald, other people with criminal associations started to contact our online character to hire him for different missions. These people included, for example, Simeon, Martin Matrazzo, Leo, and even Lester himself. Through the missions, we accidentally also stole an RV van belonging to Trevor, but rather than killing our online character, Trevor offered him jobs to make the theft of the RV van even. And that's how we met the first main character of the GTA 5 storyline. To be honest, at the beginning, it was just a huge grind for our online character to build up our reputation to then hope for bigger job opportunities. And the opportunities were finally granted to us when Lester came out with his offer to rob the Fleeca bank.
I know you've been complaining, but you weren't ready. Now, maybe, just maybe you are ready to do real work. I mean, are you interested? Because if you are, I have a few things coming down the wire soonish. If you want, I'll contact you. But don't let me down on this.
This was the real first heist our online character completed. And after we had successfully managed to complete our first big score,
if y'all notice that the video is lagging, please try to bear with me. It's the laptop, it's not me.
other contacts also started to take notice. The first to arrive on our doorstep was Agent 14 and the IAA, who firstly needed us to help creating a prison break for Maxim Rashkovsky, the once owner of the Humane Labs. And then later, the IAA offered us to invade the Humane Labs itself. Of course, our online character also successfully completed these heists with his associates. After that, we helped Trevor with his Trevor Phillips Industries work, and although our online character got paid, then it didn't turn out so great for Trevor himself.
No, it did not.
Why do you keep saying that? And how is it that you know my name?
You know, I give Trevor credit. He knows a rat when he sees one, or even a narc. That nigga was definitely a rat. He kept saying Trevor Phillips. Like, nigga, how do you know his full name? Like, really? Because there ain't no way. Well, Trevor's business was called Trevor Phillips Industries, but I'm pretty sure he never put a face to his own criminal empire, so.
Mark, you're under. You are under arrest for trespass. Get away! 46.
He wasn't even supposed to survive though.
Having completed all of these heists, Lester decided we were finally ready for the biggest bank heist yet, the Pacific Standard robbery. Having completed all of this perfectly, Lester claimed us to be a criminal mastermind and offered our online character and all of the associates $10 million for the clean work they had done. It was at this point that we can really start to talk about our online character becoming an experienced criminal for the first time ever, and also not living in complete poverty. With the money we had gathered, we bought ourselves school penthouses, cars, golden planes, and even yachts. And we also got involved in the high.
I'm gonna be honest, the only thing I didn't get online was the penthouse. Well, no, I got the casino penthouse. I never got the apartment penthouse because I didn't really care for it that much. I didn't get the apartment penthouse. What else didn't I get? I didn't get the apartment penthouse, the super yacht, or the facility, mainly because I knew I wasn't gonna do the missions for either. That's mainly why I didn't get them. Cause I could have just bought them in the flex, but I knew I wasn't gonna do the missions.
Level car tuning community of Los Santos,
especially for the damn facility, because those missions are so irritating, at least to me, especially when you gotta fight those invisible robots handling the miniguns. Yeah, I said fuck that.
through the newly opened Penny Motorworks, where we also got some of our cars tuned. But having wasted all of our money on these stupid purchases, we were almost going broke. And that's when that newly formed SecuroServe network contacted us to become the CEO of the new massive business. And so our online character had formed into a businessman. Well, kind of. If you have watched my SecuroServe network documentary, which I'll put a button in the upper right corner right now, SecuroServe is a private security company which at first seems legal, but has a very big underground illegal network under it, hidden away from the public eye. And that's what our online character started to run from one of his new and bougie offices he bought into one of the Los Santos.
I do not own one of those bougie offices. I own one of the $2 million ones that's near the beach. Cause I didn't get the original version of GTA. I got that one version that they were selling for $30 back in 2019. For that basically gave you like a starter kit. It let you it gave you like free shit, like a free CEO building, the free MC not trap house, I was about to call it trap house, the free MC, what they call it, I do not remember what they call it, but yeah, I basically got the starter kit to help you for online in GTA.
High rises. Having seen the success we were having with running these so-called businesses, we were contacted by LJT to also run a similarly built motorcycle club. LJT seems to actually be Lester himself, just with his undercover name. Running both the MC business and the SecuroServe network would have been a very tough job for anyone, unless you were our online character, who later opened another branch.
I ain't gonna lie. Only thing I did, cause I stuck to the MC stuff because of the counterfeiting business, the cash counterfeiting business. I didn't stick to the CEO shit. I'm gonna try to get back into it, but I'm probably not really gonna do it.
Under the SecuroServe network, aka the vehicle cargo section. Fast forward to 2017 and we are getting contacted by Agent 14 again, who wants us to buy a bunker from the IAA to start running an arms and guns business with him. Quite a similar business to the motorcycle club businesses, just with a focus on the military equipment. Being the perfect criminal mastermind our online character is, during that time job and business offers came through doors and windows.
I'm gonna see if I can up in the resolution. Bro, why does it zoom out? I'm sorry, y'all. I need a new mouse. See if this load, and if it runs smoothly like this, then I'm just gonna keep it.
In fall of the same year, our online character bought a military hangar to start a smuggling.
You know what? It did not run smooth on that, so we're gonna lower that to that. Then once it load, I'm gonna resume it and see if it runs smoothly. But it's not guaranteed, so let's keep our fingers crossed.
Business with Ron, who had at that point cut ties with Trevor. At this point we were filthy rich and known all over the city to be the greatest criminal on the streets of Los Santos. And that's also the time when our online character faced probably the greatest problem he has ever faced, which was literally saving the world from Avon Hertz and his AI Clifford. Although at first our online character was falsely hired by Avon Hertz through Lester himself, then it became pretty clear on the Russian submarine that it was actually Avon who wanted to control America and not the Chinese, Russians or the Iranians. And so with the help of the IAA, our online character started a counter operation into the secret base in Mount Chiliad to stop the hostile world takeover.
Stop progress, you fools! I'm the future! I'm a tidal
came after this? What did they bring after this?
And
It
like
wasn't
always,
the
we
Diamond
completed
City,
that
was it?
successfully, but unfortunately, even for saving the world, the IAA decided to not clear our criminal record. What a shame. Anyway, in 2018, our online character
Oh
decided to
yeah, it was the nightclub that came after. I was thinking way too far in the future.
step down from saving the world and got involved in the more relaxed nightclub business, while managing a side business alongside the nightclub in the backroom storage facilities. And in the end of 2018, perhaps the weirdest obsession caught our online character, and that was the need to start tuning random cars for arena wars.
I did not buy an arena workshop. I was going to, but the prices to get one of those cars and upgrade them is just fucking ridiculous.
Although an interesting hobby, it turned out to be very expensive due to the arena war upgrades on the cars being ridiculously overpriced. But
Wait,
luckily
what?
that obsession calmed down pretty quickly and we haven't visited the Maze Bank Arena since. In 2019, the infamous Diamond Casino and Resort was finally opened after almost 6 years of waiting. But of course, the opening didn't go without complications. A whole financial war between the Chinese Cheng family and the Texan Duggan family started for the majority stake in the Diamond Casino. And the Diamond Casino staff hired our online character to take care of the dirty work. In the end, the Duggans did manage to peacefully buy out the Chengs from the casino. And half a year later, could you believe it? It were the Chengs who hired us to rob the Diamond Casino vault that we had just defended 6 months earlier. Although both Lester and our online character were at first hesitant, then because of the love relationship between Lester and Mrs. Cheng, Lester decided to take the work, which left our online character no other choice. The casino heist was our biggest robbery yet, but unfortunately it has also stayed as the last heist where Lester was involved in.
Yeah, apparently, cause after this nigga pulled off the damn diamond heist and celebrated, he finally, I guess he found love. Cause he did send you an email after the heist saying that Georgina says hi and that they're somewhere around the world or some shit like that. But yeah, I guess he found love, moved on, something like that.
But nonetheless, our online character's lore only got better. With the start of the next decade, in 2020, our online character was hired by the infamous Madrazo family, although this time mainly by Martin Madrazo's son. And for the first time in decades, the criminal activities of our online character took him out of the state of San Andreas, and to be honest, even outside of the US and North America as a whole. Our mission in December of 2020 was to rob quite literally one of the biggest cartels in the world, led by El Rubio on the Cayo Perico private island. This island was located just off.
Say what you want, but robbing a cartel is insane. You know how fearless you gotta be to rob a cartel? That's all I'm gonna say.
The coast of Colombia. We successfully robbed the files from the island for the Madrazos and also decided to keep on robbing the island because of the expensive artifacts held on his island. Our online character is occasionally visiting the island to this day if he is in need of a larger amount of money. But whilst robbing the island in 2021, our online character also got involved in the Los Santos street racing scene and even bought himself an auto shop for his new street.
I did buy the auto shop though. I didn't really get involved in the underground racing scene.
Racing automobiles. But in the end of 2021, probably one of the most sought after collaborations in the GTA universe took place. And that was of course the newly opened agency by both our online character and Franklin Clinton, who by this time had also become a real hustler who made it big. Our agency's main operation area was high society problem solving, which famously involved retrieving Dr. Dre release unreleased music files in the end of the year. Now, if I'm being completely honest, with the year 2021, it feels like the big operations in the city of Los Santos suitable for someone with a caliber like our online character have died down. Since the agency work in the end of 2021, our online character has been involved in businesses that are all clearly punching below our weights. We have been involved in the IAA as an undercover agent, done work with the new Fooligans hipsters who just took over the facilities of Trevor Phillips in Sandy Shores since Trevor himself left the desert life. We also became the leader of a rivaling private military to Merryweather called the
I did not do this. I planned on doing it, but I never got the Avengers, so I said fuck it.
Los Santos Angels in 2020.
Plus, it was easy to forget about. That's another reason why I didn't do it. It wasn't really such a big thing that had came in GTA. They just inputted it there for you to do.
Free, completely suffocating the work of Merryweather in the state of San Andreas, and finally did some bounty hunting with Trevor's old friend Maud. But all of this
I did by the what is it, the bail office. I still use it.
This work throughout the last 3 years has just not been challenging enough for our online character. It looks like that in December of 2024, our online character will complete his final missions in Los Santos, which right now in
Little did we know. Boy, did that get pushed back. Now it's gonna be 2026. We hope. We really, really hope.
November, we don't yet have an exact idea of what it will be, but we know that it will in some way involve Lester's garment factory, so who knows, maybe we will do some final missions with Lester in the city. But where will our online character move?
I forgot to say that this video did come out a year ago. So, did it come out like exactly a year ago? Let me see. Yep, over a year ago, November 22nd of 2024. So, yep, this video did come out a year ago. That's why he's not speaking about the new things that came into this game this year.
From Los Santos, you might ask? Well, I think the answer is quite simple. It is very likely that our online character will move over to Vice City and the state of Leonida in 2025, when most of the criminal activities of the US also seem to be moving there. It will be interesting to see how our online character will adapt to the new environment and most likely start from scratch, since it looks like the LSPD is more and more catching on to us and might just confiscate our property before we move away from Los Santos. But anyways, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to also check out my other documentaries about the GTA.
Alright YouTube, that's gonna wrap it up for me too. I know y'all really can't see me, and that's mainly because I ain't feel like turning my room light on, but I'm about to record a short where I do have to turn it on. But yeah, if you do enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all the support that I'm getting. I know it seemed like I don't, even though I just got like 7 new subscribers to the channel, but I appreciate it all, and I see it all. It's just that I'm going through a lot right now, but hey, aren't we all? But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy KTV, and I'm out of here. Peace.